Hello everyone, I'm Neelam Patel and I'm excited to present Retail Brain Copilot, an AI powered decision support system built for the AI for Bharat Hackathon 2026. What is Brain Copilot? Retail Brain solves a critical problem in retail. Decision makers are drowning in data but starving for insights. Store managers, merchandisers, and planners need to make fast decisions about inventory, pricing, and demand. But traditional analytic tools are too complex and slow. Retail Brain Copilot changes that by providing a conversational AI interface powered by Amazon Bedrock, allowing retail teams to ask questions in plain English and get instant actionable insights. So let's get started. So this is my AWS account, and here is my live URL link of the solution that I have built. Okay. Yeah, so this is the chat assistant, and we are going to ask queries to this, and it is going to give us the insights. So we are asking it, what is the demand forecast for SKU 001? So it is giving us the solution. The forecast for SKU 001 in next 30 days is this many units in total. Daily average is 61.7 units per day, and confidence level is 85%. This maintains 518 units in stock. Okay, and if we go to this is the dashboard which displays the high priority alerts, the medium priority alerts, and the revenue opportunities in dollars. So these are the active alerts with the SKU numbers, locations, stock risk, and the action whether to replenish the units immediately or within 5 days, whatever decisions. And the pricing recommendations also as per the SKUs, the current price, the recommended price, and the change, how much is the percentage change, whether it is positive or it is a negative, and what is the impact. So that is how the dashboard is built. So we are going to ask it which SKUs are at risk of stock. So it is going to call the Amazon Bedrock service and process the natural language query. So active alert summary, it is giving us 22 SKUs at risk of out of stock, 0 SKUs with overstock, 20 total active alerts, high priority items, and immediate attention needed. Check dashboard for details. So we get the details of that SKU here. Okay, so that is how. The other query that we are going to process is show me the pricing recommendations. So let's see how recommendations it is processing and giving us using Bedrock. So total revenue opportunity is this many $1,000. Okay, and these recommendations optimize for revenue but while maintaining the competitive reasoning positioning. Review details in the dashboard. So details are there already there in the dashboard for each of these SKUs. Okay, so let's ask what are the current inventory alerts that it is processing. So see, it is giving us this many alerts with overstock. High priority items need immediate attention. So that is how the decision makers will know which high priority items are there for higher decision making. Okay, so this retail co-pilot brain changes that by provisioning this AI, conversational AI, right? So how we are going to what services we have used here? We have used 7 AWS services. So if you see the AWS account, so first of all we have used the DynamoDB. In DynamoDB we have placed uh, the tables in which it is holding the stocks data. Okay, so these are the tables that we have used. This is the S3 bucket which is hosting the retail brain data as well as the front end site is hosted here. This is the API gateway, retail brain API, that is the API leveraged here. This is the Lambda function for serverless services. We are using AWS serverless options here, which is handling the query for retail brand copilot. Okay, and if we see the metrics, for all metrics we are using the Anthropic Cloud 3.5 Haiku model, and that is how the Amazon Bedrock is leveraged here. So this is the working solution, and it is this is the demo for the AF Bharat Hackathon. Okay, so the entire system processes around 20,500 sales transactions covering around $160 millions in revenue across 50 SKUs and 5 locations. That is how it is built. So everything is deployed using the Amazon AWS CDK. which is a infrastructure as a code. We can also use Terraform, but since we are building the solutions entirely on AWS, I am using AWS CDK, making it reproducible and production ready, because we can use these tags for reusable purpose as well. Okay, so this is 100% serverless architecture. The real data has 10,500 forecasts, 20,500 transactions, and 167 millions of dollars of revenues. So this is totally production ready, and we can log in using the users, which is demo at retailbrain.com, and this is a password. So we get this logged in using this user. We have merchandiser user as well configured for this. Okay, so now let's see how it functions exactly. So once we query all this and it gives the output, the AI immediately identifies the high risk queues, tells us the current inventory levels, the days of supply remaining, and recommended actions. Okay, so this is pulling data from our alerts table in DynamoDB, which has 58 active alerts, 28 stock outs risk, and 38 overstock situations. So what makes this powerful is the AI doesn't show data; it provides the context, explains the urgency, and suggests what to do next. A store manager can act on this immediately without needing the data uh, analyst, right? So that is how it is replacing the human. So now let's look at the dashboard view. So how the dashboard view functions is, here we have traditional analytics look view for users who prefer the visual guide. Okay, visual data kind of UI. Okay, so at the top we see the metrics. The active alerts table shows real time inventory issues. Then that's a pricing recommendation table. This is where the AI really shines. For each queue we show current price, AI recommended price, present percentage change, and the estimated revenue. Okay, so for example, if this queue is 0.25, we recommend increasing the price by this many percentage. Okay, all of this data is being pulled in real time from DynamoDB through API gateway endpoints. Okay, these are the API gateway endpoints I just showed you. Okay, that's used here. Okay, then let me show you what's happening behind the scenes in AWS. Okay, here's our Lambda function. This is our Lambda function. Okay, and this retail brain query handler is the brain of our backend. So every query from the chat interfaces comes from here. So it is configured with 512 MB of memory and 30 seconds timeout, and has permissions to call Amazon Bedrock for AI processing, read from DynamoDB table, and write conversational history as well. We can see the logs here. Every query, every Bedrock calls the response. Okay, yeah. So we can here are the and the DynamoDB tables. Let's look at the forecast tables as well. So okay, so there are different tables built here in DynamoDB. So our API gateway, we have four main endpoints: post, get, and I mean three get endpoints and one is post. So API v1 query for chat queries, API v1 slash forecast for uh, forecast data, and API v1 slash recommendations for pricing recommendations, and API v1 slash alerts for inventory alerts. So uh, the architecture is totally serverless with no servers to manage real-time processing data. The key differentiator of Retail Brain is our Amazon Bedrock integration. Okay, we are using Claude Sonnet and Claude Sonnet 3 Haiku, Anthropic's most advanced language model. This gives us natural language understanding, passing complex retail queries, complex awareness, understanding the user's role and intent, and the intelligent response generation, not just data but insights as well. Okay, so the model is fine tuned for see, I'll show you. Okay, this model is fine tuned um, it's a truly like truly intelligent. It's not just querying a database, it's reasoning about the retail operations. Okay, so the price elasticity and the competitive positioning, supply chain constraints, everything, it all these concepts it's giving us the response for. Okay, so this Anthropic's latest model is being used here. So everything is open source on GitHub, and let me quickly show you the code structure as well. This is my GitHub repository, and I have hosted all the code here, the latest code, all the backend services, front end services, the data, DynamoDB tables, scripts required to deploy, create, and everything is there for this demo. Okay, and okay, so everything is production ready with without any errors, and the loggings are in place. We can check all the CloudWatch logs, history, CDK deployments, and stacks, everything. So now let's talk about the business impact this application is having on the business. Okay, so retail print addresses three critical aspects. Uh, First one is the stockouts. Okay, and the second one is stock overstocks, and the other one is pricing optimizations. So all these three critical pillars, how it is addressing is, currently we have identified 18 high risk SKUs. By actioning on these alerts, retailers can reduce stockouts by 50%, preventing lost sales and customer dissatisfaction. How it is addressing the overstocks is, we have flagged generally 30, for now it has flagged 30 overstock situations. So addressing these frees up working capital and reduces carrying cost. Okay, so business benefits from this. Pricing optimizations are AI. Anthropic model is recommending and showing us a revenue opportunity of $105,000. So this is from optimizing prices on 20 SKUs. Okay, so we're analyzing around 167 millions of dollars in revenues across 20,500 transactions. So these are based on real partners and real partner datas, real seasonalities and real demand samples. Okay, but the biggest impact is the speed. Okay, what used to take a data analyst 2 to 3 hours, pulling the data, running the queries, creating reports, and it's just take 2 seconds now. So that's how simple and speedy it is. Retail moves faster. Retail brain helps teams move faster. So that is how this retail brain copilot using Amazon Bedrock and different AI services is integrated. I hope you like the demo, and looking forward to more such AI integrated related projects. Stay tuned to this channel, and thanks for watching. Bye.